Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Alright, new leagues. There's on the draw. Cool. We don't have any bolts. Might be troublesome against Brag of Index, but I don't know what my opponent is on. They might be playing Mill for what it's worth. It is Mill. Alright, cool. It's always nice to just get back-to-back same matchup, because you have learned previously. Fluffydorm not spell Pierce. Fluffydorm is much better against Crashing Footfalls. Alright. Oh, 6. 1 mana 3/3 flying. That's what we are here. Oh. Okay, no fetch land at least. No fetch land at least. Alright, draw. Nice. Very good draw and lightning bolt. I think I'm just casting Murktide though. Or not. Maybe not. Let me think. If I had a land that's red, I would have probably gone for, Channeler Bolt. Man, I guess an 8/8, but that's a 2-turn clock. I have 31 card in my deck. If opponent goes land, nah, I feel like I need to bolt this guy here. Surveil, lend. Leave on top. And then what do we want to do? Just cast certain visions? Sure. I draw the land. And the rest, it's fine, I guess. I guess you could bottom. Okay, I finished my turn. Not the best, but here we go. Opponent can Stone Rain me of red mana. Oh, they don't have a land? Love it. Love it. They have lots of 3-drops in their deck. I should use Laughter. Feel the ruin. Nova Scotia. Let me pronunciate it well. Alright, let's cast Murktide. Et 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. No! Fuck, I have clicked on the wrong card. It's just a 7/7 because I misclicked. Alright. Fine, it's still lethal, right? No, the Medea. No, it's not lethal because I misclicked. I can't believe it. Alright. It's not lethal because I misclicked. I have only 13 damage. Alright, a shock here. Okay, so it's lethal now. Let's have 26 cards. Okay, drawn in the lot. Alright, didn't matter. Plus friend. Let me see my deck. I still have 2 counterspell, right? 1 counterspell only I have. Yeah, Exhaling counterspell wasn't bright. Anyway. I know what to do. I have 25 cards. No, Jarade. I know I play Magic. I think I'll begin with an fetch them first and an expressive iteration. I'm removing a bunch of cards from my deck, but I hope it doesn't matter. I want to fetch first because of this surveil thing. This is weird now. I don't want to mail this. Nah, I think I'll top it. Yeah, I think I'll top it. Sure. See what's up. Oh, I like a new league. Yeah, I'll play it. So I'll go something like hand bottom style. The cast the heat. Sorry, I cast the bubble. Well, I think I'm just leaving everything on top here, just in case of some mill cards, because I win next turn. So I just leave anything on top here. Then I'll attack you for 6. And again, I'm not cracking the bubble. You go to 6 here, so I just don't want to, like, after 22 cards, how many Murktide I have in my deck? Oh, wow. I have 9 cards. Hey, I'm dead to, like, anything that mills me. Should have not fetched. I guess that Field of Ruin, so they were going to shuffle me anyway, so that didn't matter. They have 1 card in end. I get to pressure Sanity, Tasha Teacher's Laughter. Oh, they concede. Yes. Alright, good game. Wow. Close game. Okay, now sideboard the counters, Dispute and Fluster. Taking out the explosives and the 3 Anoli Heat. I think that's how I sideboarded earlier. Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Board Thought Tower. I can always like cycle. You like Anoli Heat better than Thought Tower. I could see it. I mean, that makes sense, but I just don't want to draw too many of those, right? No, actually, yeah, what you're saying makes sense. I was treating this as a 1 mana cantrip, but having actually answered to the 0-2 and 0-3 is so important that I actually this makes more sense. Yeah, you're right. Having a removal spell for crab is mandatory. If they lead on crab on turn 1 or 2, you have to kill it. Otherwise, you're like crab is like, oh, that's a good draw. Crab is like a goblin guy. Anyway, I'll bubble myself first, and then I'll cast Ragavan. What's on top? Murktide. I like Murktide. Very good in this matchup. Pass. Plus, I don't mind fetching the turn where I have this up for the Archive Trip. And if they go Fatal Push in my Ragavan, rest in peace. Alright, they can't trip. I didn't know Nova Scotia. I didn't know. That never came out for me or against me. That's cool to know. You can dash with Lurison, but you can dash Ragavan. And does it come back to hand? Is Goblin Guy still good? Was it ever good? Okay, let's begin by attacking with my Ragavan. Oh wow, it connected. Oop, what's on top? He drew a crab. Alright, staying there. I'll play land and say go here. Whenever you fetch, you have to get ready for your kite trap, so we are ready. Alright, fetch for island. Do what? Running lock? Purchase sanity. Alright, so I'm mill 4. Oh, I think I'll wolf fetch now. Yeah, fetch now. They can always like mill 3 steam vents for what it's worth. And they draw a card. And I pass the turn. Yeah. We're ready for that, so I'm going to dispute this. If they cast another one, that's resolving, because they don't have anything about it. Okay. They have 5 cards, and then top. I have enough cards in my graveyard to cast Murktide next turn. Assuming they don't exile my graveyard. They mill me 14, sure. Hope I didn't mill any Murktide. I did. Hope they don't have a surgical for my Murktide then. Okay, let me untap. There's that. And do I want to fetch? Huh, not really. Let's do this. Let's play land, attack, and then I'll play a Murktide and I'll have mana up for the Archmage Charm. The Ragavan is delivering here. Oh wow, I even exiled the counterspell. Nice. Although, let's exile good cards, because I have enough caster in my deck, so let's not just be blind at what I exile. As I often am. 2 mana 8/8. Do I want to cast multiple of those? No, they can't search counterspells. Actually, so this is not lethal because that's only 10 damage. If I cast another one, what can happen? They can play bridge? No, they can't play bridge because they play lures. So I don't think anything bad can happen if I cast another one here. Can they move me 30 cards? With that amount of cards. I mean, I guess they can move me 30 cards. They can't move me 30 cards and just going off here. No, actually, never mind. I'll pass. I'll pass because the Murktide, the next Murktide will grow this one, so I'm lethal next turn. No need to tap out. The second Murktide grows the first. That's very good. That's very important to know. Number for 3. But this crab blocks the Ragavan, but at this point it doesn't matter because I have a lethal Murktide here. Yeah, it does. Even if they like surgical, sorry, even if they like, I don't know, exile my graveyard. As I said, Bazooka Bog, exiling your graveyard grows the Regent to the max. That movie 14. I don't mind. All right, GG. So we beat 2 mills in a row. It was 2 different leagues, but yeah, definitely a good matchup. Or I don't know if it's definitely a good matchup. I mean, I guess Mill is a very high variance matchup. Sorry, it's a very high variance deck. Every time you print the Delve card, there's always such a risk. Okay, playing the third lowest deck in a row. Cool. I haven't played against any lures for the first 4 rounds, and now 3 in a row. That's fine. I mean, this is, again, not a very good card in Modern. Kick things off with a Steam Vents, and then a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Go. I hope my opponent plays a lot of creatures with the lures. I wouldn't be happy with another mill matchup in a row, but it is what it is. I don't believe Delve is a cool mechanic at all. In fact, I think it's better if they just forget about it, like they did with Reg and other mechanics. Alright, looks like they're killing my Dragon's Rage Channeler. Oh no! Wow, suspending Wraithbolt. Cool. They're playing Burn. They're playing Burn, and shocking with that Dragon's Rage Channeler wasn't ideal. Maybe. Okay, I'm attacking for 1. Actually, do I want to Thuscar myself? Alright, let's do that. Somehow it might happen that Ooh. Might happen that I mill 2 types with this. Yes, I got the delirium. I mill artifact and creature, and the Thought Scour went in the graveyard too. All right, pass the turn. Let's see where Wraithbolt goes now. The go on Dragon's Rage Channeler face. If not, I have the Murktide. I'll cast Bolt here. If they go on Dragon's Rage Channeler, I kind of want to cast Bolt. They might have the what's it called? Eidolon of Grey Ravel. Big ol' face. Sure. I've played with yesterday. I played team event, and one of my teammates was playing Burn. Although I didn't get any normal matchup. Weird matchups. Serum Blades. Ooh, that's powerful. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to bold my opponent. I go down to 10 here. Definitely can die. But I want to surveil if I can. Land. Do I want to land? The Regent is really tiny, by the way. Do I want to land? Yes. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to land or not. It wasn't easy. I'll go to 9. The perfect number. Could I do 3 bolts? Speaking of which. Just a 5/5. Could have been better. But I guess I could have unholy healed my guy. They still deal me 3. These are just 2 targets. Not even the second color, just mono red. Spike. Alright, I guess I lose. Burn is good against blue red. I mean, that's the reason why I made my teammate play Burn. I mean, he also didn't know how to play that many other decks, so I gave him Burn, but I have lost to Burn the last time I played this matchup. bring in a Blast Storm and take out Explosive. I don't want Explosives anymore, I think. I board this card out every single matchup. And I guess it's good against Armor Time, but I'm playing Leagues. Leagues, people are just not playing Armor Time. What do I cybered out? I'm on the play. Arm's very slow. I did damage myself, or at least 5, because I shocked on turn 1, so I went to 17. And then I continued to just taking damage from my Fairy Islet, for my Polluted Delta. 20 a challenge. Not even in the challenge, so yeah, I mean Hammer Time is, yeah, people just make deck classic modern. It's 4 format, so people just don't really follow the metagame. Hurting your deck with a card like Engineered Explosives in the main, I think is wrong. I think your deck should just be proactive. You should just have a plan and follow it. And not just hedge with some cyber card in the main. I can't mulligan this hand, but I mean, what it is. Sun Droplet. That's a strange card to name. I like Blossoming Calm against Burn. I'll bubble immediately my opponent. Feeling like 0 fun. There's not that many spell deck. Ooh, Searing Blaze. That's such a good card. No, I like 3 explosives. They're also for the crushing footballs, elementals. Sorry, I meant rhinos. Alright, so this is very full. No creature. My Anoli Heat's very sad. I'll keep on bobbling my opponent, and then I'll counterspell the. We have Searing Blaze and Experiment. Then I'll counterspell the Rift Bolt. It's gaining 3 life off my counterspell. Not great, but it's what it is. I don't have anything else to do, and I can cast this next turn. Horrify Walker. Oh, okay. How come a Horrify Walker? Come on, why are my Kozaks returning to sideboard? The one time I need to bring them in. Oh no. Alright, come on, let's draw the Murktide. Let's draw the Murktide, shall we? No. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. Mm. 18. Let's remember that they have a Searing Blazing End. I'm only dashing this Ragavan. I need to draw Murktide. That's like the only way I can get back into this game. It's Murktide Regent. I think I'm dashing it this way so that I'm able to play a Noli Heath in my opponent's turn. I'm regardless because of the treasure, but I have iterations, so I might need to use a lot of mana next turn with that treasure. I don't want to cast this idol in. Can't even block this, so I can't even. I just no point in casting. Yeah, keep my treasure for later. With expressive iteration turn. I haven't taken damage from my land yet, which is good. First game I took 5. Oh wow, they played Bubble in their deck. I guess it's still a Blurs. Okay, so they keep up mana for the Searing Blaze. That can kill my Ragavan even without a fetch land. On spells. I need a Murktide, a very big one. Boom. Man, this is good cards. Those are some good cards. I think I'll do Dozen and Bottom Exile, cast another iteration. As I said, this was a turn where I needed a lot of those lands. But let me fetch first. Because I don't want to, you know, by myself with needing to cast a red card. I need to find Murktide. Where are you, Murktide? Come on. Murktide, boom. Here. Eee! Alright, that's a Murktide. Might be too late, though. We'll see. Third card, made my lane draw, passing the turn. At least I did find it, so next turn we have a good line. Opponent just passes, doesn't have any burn in the turn. No Boros Storm, Lightning Helix, anything. And I go down to 11 here. I even have Archmage Charm to protect my Regent to a Path to Exile. Skew the critics. Alright. Still an 8, but they have 4 cards in it. One of them is Searing Blades. That I know of. They might be holding a land for the Searing Blades turn. Alright, I go to 5, you guys win 6. The delta increases here, and they pass. Cool. Untap draw. Counter spell. Alright, 2, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just casting a Murktide, passing the turn with a fetch land up with 2 counters. Giant Grove. Recommend Dash might be worth it. No, because then I don't have double counter up. We have double counter up. I mean, my only game plan is just to draw a million Murktides. I think the best answer to Murktide is Path to Exile in Modern. They shocked. Casting Searing Blaze. I'm going to play a counter spell. I'm going to play another counter spell. Or am I fine going down to 2 life here? I guess I'm fine going to 2 life here. They can't attack. I'll go down to 1 life actually here. I don't think it matters. Nice draw, Mango. It was the card that I needed. As I said previously. Allora, I can consider going I Noli Heath my own Murktide just to delve 1 more. Let me count the race here. If I add 3 counter to the Murktide, that's 11 damage, so I go to 15. Then I can attack for, say, più 11, 17. So I think that's actually better, right? I don't think I need the Anoli Heath that much. I mean, I guess I need it if they dash. No, actually, I need Anoli Heath. If they have a hasty creature. Although, if Murktide goes to 10, they go to 16, and then I have a 5-5 and a 10-10. That's not lethal, though. They gain 1 life. I know, but I'm still in a good exchange, right? Because Anoli Heath gives 2 counters. So I still want extra damage. Let me recount 1 second. Let's go. Anoli Heath. Actually, chat, I think we should just start with drawing a card with a Fairy Islet. That should be the start. Does this change anything? 2 più 3. It does. It does. I don't need to play Anoli Heath. I can simply play Murktide Regent. Then Virgo's Rechanneler, and I'll be lethal regardless next turn. Actually, I'm not, because they don't have Delirium. I can achieve Delirium, though. Aspetta un attimo, let me do cancel 1 second. Sorry, chat. It's not easy. Now I can't cast both Anoli Heath and Dragon's Rechanneler and Archmage Charm Murktide. So these 2 cards eat 5 mana from me, okay? So if I Anoli Heath my Murktide, I'm lethal next turn in the air, but I die to a hasty threat. Plus a burn spell, which my opponent can have. So I think it's better to just cast Dragon Rechanneler. Maybe I can randomly get lucky and get to Delirium next turn with like Anoli Heath getting a creature or a sorcery. So I think it's better that we just do this. It's safer against Monastery Swiftier plus burn or Goblin Guide plus burn. I think playing safer now is better. They gain a life, and I pass the turn with my 1-1 and my 5-5. Very difficult game. The only way to win it, as I said, in this matchup is with Murktide Regents. I lost game 1 and it wasn't even close, honestly. This game I took so little damage from my lands. That's why I'm such a... I mean, I'm still alive. Because the previous game, I took so much damage from my own lands. Alright, so I go Path to Exile on that one. Hey, I have to counter it, otherwise I'm dead. So counter target spell. So of course I didn't do anything, which is fine. Let's see. See if they... Do they die, though? Chinko just... Yeah, they're dead. They have a land in it. Because they bolt. But they go to 18, and then they take exactly 18. It will be a 1-1. Yes, but I can always surveil a sorcery or a creature in my graveyard next turn. Match is very tough. I don't know how's that deck against Humber Time. Shouldn't be that bad. I don't try Dirt Arcanist. No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's good in Modern. The bird play Deflective Pound these days. But I hope they don't. I recommend Dash makes me a point in game 1, so that's not that important. Remember, Porfire Walker. Come on, opponent, can be dead. Oh wow. They have a double Dragon's Ray Channeler. With a good 18. I didn't expect this card in the burn deck. Hello, Regent. They're not dead. So how do we do this? I don't have Delirium, so I have to try to go Lightning Bolt somewhere to get Delirium first. Ooh, how about Bolt on Ragavan? No. How about Bolt Face? Yeah, I think it's good. Bolt Face, you go to 16. Then Hanuli does. I have 2 hits at drawing a creature or a sorcery. That case I win. Yeah, I think I can't risk my opponent drawing another card. I have to go for a lethal line this turn. So I'll go face now. Sorcery or creature wins. Ooh. I have to graveyard this. Then I go Anuli Heath here. Yeah, sorcery or creature. Oh, another lightning bolt. Okay then. I don't have Delirium, so I have to leave this on top. I try to just take this risky line because I can't make my opponent draw another card there and just, burn me. I think I had more outs in just finding sorcery or creature top of my deck. Well, as it is, I can't really keep this burn bolt on top, can I? Maybe I can. Let me think. Yeah, I think that if I leave this on top, I don't even win next turn. I'm in the same exact spot. I think I have to graveyard this and pass the turn. Because this has to attack next turn, 100%. This card has to attack next turn, so we'll block it. Funny game. Hopefully not top deck. I mean, it's burn. If they drop burn, I lose. It's not the game that we're playing. The fact is that now they even have lures to get back. There's no best deck in Modern. It's the most enjoyable though, definitely. It feels like playing Legacy, so that's what I like to do. Arcs, the critics. GG. I wonder if we had a lethal line with like Unholy Heat, the Ragavan, Lightning Bolt does. Good game nonetheless. A well played opponent. Okay. On the play for round number 3. We keep this hand. Dash the monkey last turn. And then what? You just gave them a life, and then you attack with it to block with a potential red. I don't know. Cards in play. We have a good start here. Burns with Channel or double bubble. I felt like going for the lethal line was best. My opponent had so many top decks that I think I had to just find a sorcerer or a creature on top. I didn't find them. That's fine. You know, it's okay. You just play Magic. You have to get ready for it. You can't always only play safe because you couldn't really control the top of my opponent's deck there. So Ragavan, I don't care. I'm looking for lands here. I don't care. I'll crack the bubble in the upkeep. Up on top. Worst, okay? Amulet of Vigor, okay? Crack another bubble. Amulet of Vigor number 2. That's a lot. Draw land, I needed it. And Murktide! Wow! That's amazing. I mean, it's just a 3/3. It's not that amazing. Sebasan! Yeah, you saw Burn winning that game. Burn was impressive. That's your deck. You got still a playable deck, I think. Thank you for the 10 months of Sebastian. I appreciate the support and the chat every day. Alright. Now, I believe I just want to go Serum Visions here. Also, my opponent just has double Amulet of Vigor, so I'm probably dead anyway. But let's just click the buttons. Let's just click the buttons and yeah, let's just. Alright, oh, I know the Heat is actually not the worst. Yeah, I want to draw this. But another 3/3 and attack for 3. You want to know the Heat against the Titan deck. Double with the Vigor now. Gyro Fox have 4 mana. Let's see what I do. Unfortunately, I couldn't draw that Anoli Heat. I had to leave it on top because it was with Serum Visions. Is it a Yargle Explorer? I didn't know it existed. I guess they can cast turn 2 Titan. They can turn to a win here if they have a Titan. Very impressive. Unfortunately, I will not get the time to only hit the Titan because they kill me on turn 2. Good. They show up. Pretty sure I die. They go, yeah, this. I mean, I keep on playing because I still have an only hit on top of my deck. Like Evil Titan. And now they can get what can they get here? I don't know. Or Comet Phase, so they can't at least I thought they couldn't to Larry West this turn. You can only sorcery speed it to Larry West. They have obviously already made a land drop, so I don't know. Maybe they can have another like what's it called? The 2/4, the 3 mana 2/4. They can't cast Titan at the moment. Alright, take the damage. Okay, so I draw the Unholy Heat that I knew I had on top. That's good. Now, well, I can't risk it and go iteration first to look for a land, but I think I shouldn't do that. So I'm just attacking here, and then I'll go Unholy Heat the Titan. I think I'll go Unholy Heat the Titan now in case they have Pact of Negation. Yeah, old style is definitely pretty beautiful. Yeah, I'm graveyarding this bubble, and I'm graveyarding this Thought Scour. I just want to draw land. Okay, so only he gets rid of the Titan. And now let's see if they have another one. I mean, if they have another one, they have another one. They float mana. We're in combat, so they couldn't float the mana. I have a bolt in case, but I don't think this bolt does anything. I'm just bolting face. Yeah, hope to draw another bolt, kill them with this iteration. I'm sure that if they have another Titan or a Pact, I'll lose this time. Funny how dual lands double the mana with Amulet of Vigor. They aren't able to cast Titan though, so I don't know. Maybe Dryad. Dryad into land kills my Dragon's Ray Channeler? Sure. Yep. But they go Dryad and they can make another land drop because of Dryad. Unfortunately, Bolt can't kill that. Oh, Windswept Piece. I can kill both my Channeler. Yep, cool. Should have bolted them. Sorry, I missed one Surveil trigger. I can even give it ace. Funny. I'll bolt you. Yeah, sure. Might make a difference. Alright, that's the lane I wanted. Well, yeah. The two cards, they have to pay for the pact. They can attack me down to 9. I'll play an 8-8 Regent, which is lethal. And they have to pay for the pact next turn with 2 cards in end. We'll see. It's a 2-4. Draw. I'll play Murktide. Delving all the spells I have. Yeah, I don't mind. I just make it as big as I can. I don't think I care about Delirium. This game ends next turn. Either I win or lose, I think. I'm on 9, so I can technically die to triple end if they have it. Alright, so they have to pay for Pact, and I guess I die to, like... Yeah, I mean, I just die to 3 lands. There's nothing I can do about it. I could have gone iteration for Unholy Heath, but I think this just presenting a clock, I think it's better. Let's see. So they have 3 cards. They can't even cast the Titan because they only have 4 mana. Lore. Forest. Okay, that's not a bounce land. I die to a bounce land now. Let's see if they have it. Saga. Alright, I'm not dead. They have a last card in hand. Let's see if it's a land. It is. Alright, good game, opponent. Well played. Turn 2 Titan. We almost beat a turn 2 Titan. Very cool. Let's go sideboarding. Alright, so Blood Moon Explosives. A Braid. I can take a Lightning Bolt. What else do we take out? I don't want to take out Regent on the play. I don't even want to take it out of the draw, honestly. Caster Mage and Charm. Charm is obviously super good in this matchup. I can't take it out. Take out a cantrip. I need all these explosives. Yeah, I'd even have Urza Saga. I think I do need all these explosives. Why explosives? The Amulet of Vigor card. Pretty good. Keep. Let's go, turn 1 Ragavan. Hope you don't. They have like this member, of course, but not that many. Oh, wow. Leyline of the Void. Jeez. Leyline of the Void. I see. I see. Okay, so they have the Titan. Raw. I know the Heath is not good. He's not great against the Leyline. Funny, we got an outlet of vigor from their deck. I think I'll go Dragon's Ray Channeler. Actually, no. You know what? I'm just casting this iteration. I don't have to cast turn to iteration, but I need lands, and I think this dig's the deepest. Fail to find a land past the turn. I don't need to cast explosives now. I have a braid. My opponent next turn will be able to get with the saga. Sorry, I'm going with the saga. Draw. Tap it Ragavan. Summon a spot. We could kill ourselves if we want. I think I'm casting this iteration. They can't cast Titan though next turn if I don't play a braid on the saga. I think I'm risking the lane drop with this Serum Visions here. I need to make a land drop, I think. It's pretty impressive that I managed to not get there, but it's what it is, I guess. Bottom both, all Chatskawer. Pass. Could have braided this the amulet in their main phase. I know. Maybe that still would have be bad. All right, so go to Titan, and let's see what they do. They pay 3 for a Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Okay, Forest. I know they have a Titan in hand. I remember that my Unholy Heat doesn't kill the ley line. Alright. Tough start for this league. 1-2. Keep. Let's go. 6 cards. Alright, bubble themselves. They'll probably fetch land deck. Yeah, alright, no hammer time. Just call it turn. Nice. Okay. A very good start. No one drop. It might be the mirror or not. Yes, 20. Plenty of decks play those 2 cards. 200 untapped. I think I'll go channel or bubble here rather than going Ragavan. Just getting my surveil and just pass. I like a land here. I like land. Hope this is not burn again. That wasn't a great matchup. Not burn. Hopefully it's not burn. I don't gain anything. I don't gain any knowledge because the top of their deck is another bubble. Okay, lots of bubbling. Not a mirror match. Yeah. Doesn't look like one. I think I'll attempt an attack here. And I'm just passing. I might just all of a sudden enable a Delirium Bomb in response to the burn spell that I cast. If it's a small burn spell. So I'm just passing like this because they have land and instant and artifact. So they cast like an Unholy Heat. Who did you target? Alright, target yourself, sure. A lot of uncertainty so far. Maybe just get Monkey Blade. Wow, Monster Mentor. That's a card I didn't see in a while. Mox Amber. I'll go ahead and Unholy Heat the this card. Leave the Regent on top. And draw the Regent. Not very efficient, but that's okay. Regent is really good. Now, I'll fetch first. Play Potscour, target myself. To begin with. Certain Vision's perfect to go into Graveyard. I achieved Delirium. Graveyard again. Yeah, okay, yeah, Delirium seems hard and historic. Definitely. Attack for 3 first. And then, well, I have definitely have to cast this out of Unholy Heath range, and I can at 4 instant. So I can go land the Murktide. I don't think I'm taking Delirium away anyway, because I have the bubble. And I have, yeah, so I have to get 4. That's nothing. I have to take 4 spell, so it doesn't matter. Card doesn't matter. I need to get a 7/7 down and pass. I'll crack the bubble, well, in your options, fine. What you got? Pass the Oracle on top. Oh, so they're playing Breach. I didn't see that. So they're playing the Blasting Zone Breach deck. That's a combo deck. The Fairy Charm Rebel are very good against Murktide. Very good against Murktide. And they have a white blue mana to do what? To do nothing. Okay, so draw a card. Explosives. Alright. Explosives and crack it for 2. For 0, I mean. Yeah, take the Fairy. Land, I want it. Crack it. Now, I can either leave up mana with Unholy Heath to kill an Emery, but I don't think I can give it haste anyway, so I'm just casting a Ragavan here and pass. On top there's a land, which might make us a Murktide, although it's a very tiny one. So opponent doesn't play Unholy Heath in their deck, so there's no need to make it a 7/7 next game. This game I'm definitely unable to do so. I have a land on top, which will not enable the Delirium, but will let me cast at least a 3/3 next turn. Flyer. Yeah, that's Oracle in end. Which blocks Ragavan pretty well, honestly. No, it does not. Grinding Station. Okay. So if they draw Breach and the 0 drop, they win. Alright. They just play stuff. Tassa's Oracle, leaving the card on top. Okay. Draw land here. Leave the card on top. So I'm gonna go double Unholy Heath on this guy. Hopefully hitting a sorcery or a creature to hit Delirium. Sorcery, perfect. I'll attack. Exile the card on top that you kept with the Surveil from Tassa. Sorry, it's Cry, whatever it's called. What is it? It was a Flood Strand that you kept on top. Oh, wow, okay. Fine. Then I will, you're on 5. Then I will just play Murktide. Can I... Can I not take Delirium away? Is that possible? It is. 9 cards. Pass. Pass. So if they go 0 drop plus Breach, I lose. That's the combo. I mean, they have the 0 drop already, so I just lose. But I'm not remembering actually. How do they? So they cast Mox Amber, exiling 3 cards, and then they have Tassa's Oracle, and that's an infinite loop between Breach, Grinding Station, Mox Amber, and then I'll kill Tassa's Oracle. They. Yeah, they have infinite mana now. GG. All right, good game. GG. I like that deck. I used to play that deck when it came out. Yes, Arkham's Astrolabe, which is really, really important. But all right, good game. Now we have the Soga Lanterns. They're very important. A Braid, yes. I play Chalice of the Void. That deck is a deck that can easily play Chalice of the Void. Mystical Dispute also good. What is bad? Unholy Heat. Something great. Entering some of those. I have to go to the bathroom. Be back in a minute and decide how to sideboard. We have to sideboard 3 cards out. Taking out Archmage Charm doesn't seem reasonable. I can take out a couple of Lightning Bolt. Take out the Serum Visions. There's enough Caster Mage. I have Wraith, so I'm just streaming a lot of burn. Not the best hand. It's the one I'm keeping. Go Scheme Vent, Serum Visions. Alright, I like both of this. Still got Lantern more. Draw. I'll just shuffle the Bolt to dash a Ragave, in my opinion. This can die to Bolt. I guess I don't want to do it. I want to just cast an Explosives in a spell like this. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Do that instead. Explosives down will hedge against the basically I'm playing around something. Yeah, Giant Thassa's was fun. Defense grid. Okay. Go Ragavan. Dash. Now they also can't do anything. All these spells cost 3 more, not also active abilities. So I'll be still fine with my Soulgate Lantern here. Soulgate Lantern stops the combo as well. And I can't really go to Fury plus combo, of course. I can cast a Fury, sure. I can just recast whatever. Okay, switch to Fury. Emery. Lots of good stuff. Bouncing explosives. Now I got the explosives for 3 to kill the Emery and the Fairy. I don't mind doing that. I still have my Soulgate Lantern around. Thanks to the treasure, I'm able to explode it for 3. That's pretty fun. Explode it for 3, kill those 2 things, and then I still have the lantern to not die to the combo. Weird that they decided to bounce it, but anyway, let's continue here. The 3 cards are still the defense grade. That's why you see me tapping out every time. Me now. Untapped target legendary permanent. Wow. Never seen this land before. I mean, I guess I did see it, but that was just for people that did. Now I'm on a war. Hey, let's cast this Ragavan, shall we? I should play a land. Play a land. Let's cast this Ragavan with dash. Slow hit. Oh wow, we're casting a spell. And a Holy Heat for 3. I think I'm countering this for 3 myself. With an island. That's Mystical Dispute, yeah. Thanks to their defense grade, I'm able to counter this. Otherwise, it would have cost 1. I wouldn't have been able to. Okay, so let's see what we hit with Ragavan. Expressive Iteration. Ooh, this would have been good. Can cast it though, so. Yeah. Loon. Cool. Yeah, that works. One deck is the Breach Grand Station deck. What's your mentor? And grinding station. Combo deck. Draw. Fisher's bubble. I think I'll bubble myself. Well, this thing's triggers all the time. It's quite annoying. Alright. Bubble myself. Let's see what's on top. Man, that's terrible. I think I'll draw 2 cards with the charm. I mean, I could just take control of this, but I don't think it's good. I'll draw 2 cards. I want to draw Murktide. So bad. I'll play the Stott Scour. Just pass the turn. Draw with bubble. I boarded out. Oh wow, they did an attack. Oh, because of my Ragavan. Okay. Draw. Alright, I'll once again bubble myself, and then I'll decide whether I want to Stott Scour me or not. Let's see what I have on top. I'll Toga Lantern. I'll windmill that. And draw. Another bubble. A minute. I'll bubble myself. And draw that. A braid. Alright, that's good. I like it. So let's draw a card with a lantern. Then I'm going to braid this. Deal 3 damage for a creature. Braid this mentor. Then I'll dash in a Ragavan. I'll play top land. Trading with a monk. So my next Ragavan can go through. I draw 2 cards in my opponent's turn. I can't cast any of them because of defense grid. I could crack the lantern now. I know that now I can die to whatever, but I felt like I was also going to die to the monster mentor, so I'm fine in dying to it. Alright, target me, sure. Alright, I like Thought Scour. Well, let's begin with Dash Ragavan here. And we'll see post combo what I hit. Hopefully it's like, I don't know, Mentor, Fairy, I don't know. Expressive Iteration. Mentor is a good card. I exile. Ay! Thassa's Oracle has been exiled. Alright, thing there. I'm not casting it. If you cast Thassa's Oracle, then my combo will get to the Fairy, bounce it back to hand. Thassa's Oracle is staying there, okay? We exiled it. It's ours. Go Dragon's Red Channeler. Land go. So that I can cast this Dispute. Yeah, Twins playing a Grinding Station Breach combo. They won't get one with that. Right, so I'm not casting the Thassa's Oracle. They'll stay away. And I pass. They play Underworld Breach. That will resolves. I think I got stuff from the graveyard. Thank you. Thank you, Crooked. Welcome, welcome. That's Monkey or unsub. No, sorry. Monkey, you can only dash it. That's the rule. That's not true. It's better if you cast it on turn 1 and then you dash it later. Congrats on your 7 win streak yesterday. Congrats. I was talking to Javier and he told me that he lost to you and then won out. Anyway, here is still in the game. I'm countering this to Fairy for the cheap cost of 4. Dash is casting. It is true. Yet they conceded the game. They also conceded because we dashing Ragavan earlier, we exiled their Thassa's Oracle, meaning that if they wanted to win this game, they had to like make it fair square with Monster Mentor. some weird games where you can work breach plus grinding station melee your opponent out, but that just takes too many resources. My opponent didn't have them. All right, so we go to game 3. Man, sideboarding is going to be so hard because they play creatures and they play combo. I really don't know what to do. I mean, I have explosives and I have a braid, which are both like anti-combo and anti-creature. Yeah, keeping one land there is good. I think I will take after Invasions and bring it in like more Noli Heat. I'm going Blood Moon. I'm not a Blood Mooner. I don't know. Go with this. I just have a split of things, just 2 offs. I'm a deck with expressive iteration, so I feel like it's fine to dig. What a weird end. 3 Ragavans on the draw. I think I keep it. With the land, this hand is good. Hey, I'll just play Thought Scour on turn 1. No reason to cast a Ragavan if they answer it. I want to give myself more chances to draw land here. By the way, opponent with basic island. Okay, sure. Take a Stevens and tap. Thought Scour myself. Of course, they play Breach, so we have to draw Scour ourselves. Let's see if we find a land here. We don't. Okay. If we draw another land. Sorry, let's see if we draw land in our draw step. We don't. Dot Scar myself. Please no disturb phase. Ah, disturb phase. Alright. Goodbye, Regavan. Goodbye, Regavan. We're gonna play that in 1. Point could have answered with okay. They take up the fairy. We have a Noli Heath for that. As long as they don't have Alright, bueno. Let's play Spark Bluff Cannel and let's just go Noli Heath on this Planeswalker. 1 mana deals 6. Pretty powerful. Now I can either Self Scour again. I really do want to just dash Ragavan, so I'm passing here. Emery. Yep. Expressive iteration. Alright, let me go. Let me go bolt on the Emery. Nah, it's fine. What are you gonna get? Like Spell Pierce? No, I want to keep a bolt or Thought Scour, just getting the 3rd land. I really don't want to cast Ragavan. Not a good card in a spot like this. They just answer it. And it didn't advance my game. Oh wow, it exiled an ending. They didn't find a land, they just anticipated. Sure. Alright, let's bolt this Emery, which also shuts off a mana with this Mox Amber. Raw step. Land. Very good. Let's dash this Ragavan. Actually, let me dash it with an island. But even if it was a combo deck, they still play Mentor, so save some life. Okay. Dash. On. I don't know. Passes Oracle. Fisher's Bubble. Emery. That's powerful. I can announce the cast and then use the treasure. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's bad against the fairy. No, I shouldn't cast the Emery. We're in the middle of the end drop. I'm done. I'm passing the turn here. Don't cast your cards against the Teferi decks if you are also fine without them, I think. Okay, they pass. I'll scour myself end of turn. They drew a land years, they didn't have it earlier, so. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Let me play land first because of the mystical dispute. Then let me dash the Ragavan. Then I cast the Lantern. Depends on what happens with this Ragavan, if it connects or not. Let's see. It connected, wow. Wow, okay, what do you exile this time? Oh, I love this. Exotic Mishra's Bow is sick. Just, just get to extra draw. And I guess they play Solga Lantern around Dispute, while also having Archmage Charm up. Okay, let me see their graveyard. Do they have any? I mean, they have plenty for the delivering. I think Grinding Station, so if they draw Breach, they have to have Grinding Station in their hand. This deck is very hard to play against. Thankfully, I used to play it in the past, so I knew little nuances. Okay, on top of your deck, you have another bubble. Sure, the classic Bubble C Bubble. This is the game where I went to this turn on turn two. It's pretty cool. Where on my lantern? Where on my lantern? Now I think I'm just exiling. I want to keep up my charm. One explosive in the main. Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't think I want to have it anymore. Draw card. I have 4 cards in end. Oh, I can't let that one resolve. It's too good. That's just drawing 3 cards, basically. I mean, I know it draws 2, but it draws like 2.5. You bubbled me, okay. And you pass. Get 3 cards, draw. Calling Tarn. There's no basic mountain in the deck. And alright, let's just begin with this. This is how it should begin all the time. With a turn, with a dash to Ragavan attack. Oh, Tassador. 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 Okay. Now, I could cast explosives on 2, but then like I might die to something else, so I kind of don't want to cast explosives. I'll just play land pass. Correct with your rally, draw a counter spell. Or could play a braid. Okay, to play Thassa's Oracle is a 1-3. Actually, not a bad one. Now I might have braid. I do want to braid this. So that it's Gray 0, and I can get through with my Regavan. I know it's strange, but I do want to braid this. This. So it's Gray 0. Nice. So it's Surveil 0. And the defense grid. Okay. Now I'll draw a card with the Islet. Yeah, I don't think I care about the treasure. Nor the Islet. Ooh, this is nice. This is very nice. Alright, let me bubble you so that I know if I should Ragavan or not. Probably I am Ragavaning no matter what, but just know. Ooh, iteration on top. Wow, that's so crazy. That's crazy good. Let's go, Ragavan. I mean, this match was won by Ragavan, by the way. Sometimes I point out where Ragavan isn't being great, but this match has been won by Ragavan for sure, single-handedly. All right, I'll get. It doesn't matter. Okay, bubble, bottom, delta, play delta. Oh, I could bubble myself. No, I think I'll bubble you. Yeah, I just go lantern so that I exile the Tassa's Oracle. Play bubble, and I'm just passing. No need to do anything. They have defense grid. Just keep up my lantern. 28. I've drawn so many cards this game. Presenting him a lantern. I want to exile that graveyard to draw a card. I don't think it matters. I want to draw a card. Does graveyard matter? They have the Anoli Heath, but they're not colors anyway, so I'm drawing a card here. I have another lantern in my deck, too. Okay, Underwood Breach. Fine. Okay. Let's just use the Breach to cast an iteration. I guess I could have cracked this to exile, but figured it wasn't a big deal. Crack the bubble. We have a grinding station on top. Draw bubble. Mark that Regent. Okay. Let's begin with the Dash Ragama yet again. This is how it should start all the time, every turn. Exiling your grinding station. Then I am playing things. The Murktide. Don't play EE on 2. I don't think I can die to a combo because I have exiled their Tassa's Oracle. So I'm just blind threats. And passing the turn. Should I play around Supreme Verdict? Nah, okay. Play them all, pass the turn. Bolt us to death, right? They can bolt us to death, right? Can they? No. They can't. They have to have infinite cards in the graveyard to do that. They have no cards in the graveyard. F4. Maybe they can, I don't know. They're just casting breaks to bring back Serum Visions. Alright, good game. The way the combo deck works is that you, in order to go off, your graveyard stays the same because with Grinding Station, you have to mill yourself for 3 and exile the 3 to bring back the Ember, so you don't move on. If you can only bolt me once. You can't bolt me more than once. You can bolt me to death if you have a lot of cards in the graveyard, but this is not the case. Alright, good game. This was a very, very, I mean, just a difficult game to play, but overall, the 3 Solga Lantern and the 3 explosives definitely helped. I dislike explosives, engineer. Can I keep those and I don't know. I don't like mulliganing. I'll bubble them immediately because if they play like 1 drop, I can't just spend my turn 1 in casting explosives. They didn't reveal Lurus. So there's that. Who we're playing against? Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, I think I'll go explosives turn 1. Web Announcer to Aragavan. Speaking of Aragavan, okay, Overgrown Tomb. So they're playing what? Jund? Maybe. Ignore Heart, Thoughtseize. Okay. Obviously looking to draw a 3rd lane by turn 3 to cast my divinations. Today, Archmage Charm has been pretty medium. I was very high on Archmage Charm, taking control of a lot of good cards in the past. This league hasn't gone like that. In this league, I've used Archmage Charm as a divination a lot, which isn't exciting. Maybe tomorrow I can go on Archmage Charm. I have not used Upcaster Mage. I don't know if I should have kept them. Forensic's powerful. Alright, draw land, please. Close. Land, please. Right. Okay, what do we do? It's not a fetch land, so Dragon's Red Channeler can't come down or dies to Ren. And I don't even have a Delirium yet for my Anoli. Well, I don't think I want a Dragon's Red Channeler, although it's not bad when it's a 3/3. Bottom this and top the land. So that next turn I'm going Divination plus Unholy Heath your Ren. Pass the turn for now. Random 6. The strongest modern card for sure. Okay, got Swamp. And now my only Heath has to go to different places. This explosive's looking awkward. I still stand by my choices of having cast the turn 2. Turn 1 explosives there, though. Yeah, Planeswalker definitely been nerfed pretty badly. Alright, let's go Divination here. Technically, there's 2 cards, sure, and then I'll see. Probably I have to. Oh, nice, I like that. I have to just annually hit this Tarmogoyf here. 1 mana deals 6 damage before they can, I don't know, draw some graveyard shenanigans. And I don't mind if they get back another land. At this point, they already have Buddha Footlails and Boston Maran, so they can get back another. And then my last unholy heat can get rid of the Ren at 6. Ren at 6 at 6 loyalty. They have 7 cards. But you can never tell how many lands they have, really, because they return a lot with Ren, plus they just draw lands, so it's common in a Ren 6 deck to just have a hand of like 5 lands, even late in the game. Yeah, Junt used to be a deck I was a very big fan of. There was a month, this was 2013, I believe, where I went top 16 at GP in Standard with Jund. Then top 16 at GP in Legacy with Jund, and then won a PTQ in Modern with Jund. With that for Shaman and Bloodbred Elf. Alright, you return Termaglyph and make me discard a card. So it's a month of a pretty good month of Jund gaming in various different formats. Oh wow, Raging Ravine. You rarely see that. Oh, another unholy heat. That's a great draw, man. Let's go iteration. Oh, actually, not ideal. I can't double spell if I want to cast unholy heat. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I can recommend dash and then use the treasure. Okay, perfect. I'll go hand, bottom, exile, cast recommend with dash, base, and use the treasure to kill Ren. Murktide dies to Liliana of the Veil. And he shrinks my graveyard for an unholy heat. I don't know, don't feel great in this matchup so far. Didn't start very well, but the game is still long. And it depends how many spells they have in end. I know they have Tarmogoyf and 2 lands, that's for sure. Oh wow, Exalt the Ren in 6. Okay. Wish I could cast it. Actually, I don't even have it. I haven't even drawn a single fetch on. That's so weird. But okay. I wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway, so. Okay. Now, they play about a catacomb, but different fetch than the one they have in hand because they have Lost in Mar and Blue Lost Hills. In paper, to signify that you have a card in your hand, the opponent doesn't know you can like flip them upside down. The Pascal Maynard way to see you don't have a card. To see you have a card in your hand the opponent knows about. On Aria, they put a little eye on the card. Anyway, here's the 5/6, which still dies to unholy heat, which is great. Yeah. I think I'm just going unholy heat. I mean, I could do that in upkeep, I guess. Unholy heat pass. I'll play Lengths, why not? Unholy heat pass is my player. Oh wow, they have Petulant to grow? Oh my, I didn't see that. Thank you for pointing that out, Wantendo. I thought for sure. Thought for sure I was able to. Okay, I guess. I don't know what's gonna happen then. They don't have any bounce spell on this list. I mean, you're very used to unknowingly you being able to kill everything. I guess Murktide doesn't die to that too. I guess. Yeah, it does. They passed the turn there. I wish I could return my explosives. They might have a lot of one dropping in. mm. Mm. Well, let's begin with a Regavan here. Dashed. I'm just casting two large Murktides. Maybe they just spend it. A good removal spell on this. Like a terminate. And then I cast two very large Murktide regions. Nice. I got a 10 with my fetch land, growing the Tarmogoyf to a 6/7. Let's cast them one at a time. No, actually. Oh, yeah, let's cast them one at a time. What's better to do? The first one eat the most? No, the first one doesn't have to eat the. I'll spend nothing. I'll spend system. Okay, let's correct this and get Steam Vents. Go to 10. Now, let's cast the first one, eating the not that many, and then the second one and has to eat a lot. Let me check how many of these instant sorceries I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go like 2 and 4. I have 11 cards, so I'll be left with 1 card. Yeah, so I can go 2 and 4. Maybe 1 and 5. That's better. It must be better. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. I'll do 1 and 5. Plus, this way the Tarmogoyf will shrink. I might even just not do what I'm doing here. I just cast Unholy Heath instead. Now the Tarmogoyf dies, because there's no more artifacts. I guess I already tapped. 1 and 5 it's best. Because this way, this doesn't die to Bolt. Although it probably didn't have Bolt already. Alright. I decided my line. It's fine. Unholy Heath, you're no longer for this world. I'm trying and just doing this instead. What you do another Tarmogoyf? A Sunset Trophy. Okay, I don't have any more basics. So I have an 8/8, you have a 5/6. Hopefully you never look out of the veil. I mean, I know they have a Voodoo on Foothills in hand. That's it, though. I kinda wish I just went for an Unholy Heat there instead of second Murktide. Yeah, I wish I'd done that. Yeah, on the veil strong. That Raging Ravine there is gonna be lethal together with the Tarmogoyf next turn. Out of 5. Done of Delirium, yeah, and I'm regretting my choices here. I wish I went for an Heath instead of double Murktide. Mango. Stupid. Cracking all the fetch lands for them. But I think triple bolt. I guess I done a triple bolt. Alright, draw. Call the turn. Not what I wanted. To get luckier. To get lucky or I die. Come on, let's get lucky. Fatal push. Yeah, I didn't want Bolt to be able to kill one first one. Fatal push from my deck, not from your deck. Alright, I'm dead on board to the Raging Ravine. GG. Yeah, I wish I went on only Heath, but it is how it is. Okay, so against Jund. Don't want Blood Moon. I'm not a Blood Mooner. I could be a Blood Mooner, but I'm not. I don't see any bad cards in this deck. I even prefer explosives to anything in the sideboard. Blood Moon. Well, opponent plays basic lands. Blood Moon isn't a particularly great card. If your deck is triple blue, double blue, double blue. It's not just a free roll. And if the opponent, like the opponent play like Omnath, then sure. But if the opponent plays Jund, that already has a red card, plus they just need like a green, a forest and a swamp. You want to take up counter for EE. That would be a bad suggestion. Yeah, I could see that. All right, I'm doing this, hoping that I'm able to turn on the Lyrium on turn 2 so that I play around Brandon 6. Brandon 6 killing this is definitely a tough, but I think we can play around that by just going Bubble Fetchland Sorcery, so I only need a creature or an instant, and I have turn 2 Delirium. Yep, perfect. So, put the Regent in the graveyard. I know Regent is a good card, but I have to mandatory to get Delirium first, and then you like do anything else. Okay, they love Liliana on top. Good to know. The Mother of the Six. I think Alpine Moon is better than. I guess Blood Moon is better against the Omnat decks. I like Alpine Moon the best against the Urza Saga though. Yeah, I think I like Alpine Moon better than Blood Moon. Drawing two. Okay, I'll play Flute Delta, Island, Steam, Serum Visions, and then I have a 3/3 here. Looking for another Channeler. I don't want to land. Then draw card. The Murktide, very good. Ooh, both of these cards are strong. Yeah, I'll draw them both. Or rather, I'll put them both on top. Then tap for 3. Say go. They have Liliana. They go to 10. Wow. Both people with Walker. Fine. I'll take it on a 7. And should I cast Iteration or Regent? Because if I cast Regent, very likely I lose Delirium. Yeah. Considering that, I can't really Tuskar anymore with the Dothin play. But I also have Liliana. This would be a 5/5. They go Liliana, correct this. And then any bolt kills you. Ragavan bolt kills you. Yeah, I think it's still like the best. It's casting Murktide, and I think that's the best line I can take. Alright. Dealt 4 cards away. I'll leave Actually though, this way I lose Delirium, meaning that if my opponent kills the Regent with a Terminate, I don't have Delirium anymore. I can still get it back if I like Expressive Iteration into a removal spell. I think it's still fine. I think it's still the right choice. All right, you go. You go. That's a 1/1 now, but okay. And the card that I exiled aren't with the void counter. So now Liliana, they can't cast Liliana, but they can like cast Terminator or Assassin's Trophy. I can see it. Okay, so I'm going to game 3. Okay, on the draw, I can't see having a Braid because I also saw the Doti Void Walker now, so you just want to have more removal spells. You like the E better than a Braid. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I don't know, it's very slow and that's the Colonel's command if you don't do it all the same turn. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of explosives in general. I think next league I won't play any in the main deck. Like Blood Moon. Okay, yeah, I mean I could see Brain and Blood Moon. I'm just not. I don't bring in Blood Moon against Jund. Okay, Thoughtseize, fine. I'm definitely not casting turn 1 Ragavan in a matchup against Brandon 6 on the draw, so still let go here. Okay. Murktide. The one just. I think so. Unlikely that they cast something into my bolt, so might as well just get a dual land out of the big way. I know that they don't know this card. I know that these two comes into play top. Blah blah blah. All right. So it looks like they kept a one lander. No, no, no. This one's like a main phase. Okay. So long for what? Here's a Sagadex and the Omna. But I don't like it. I'd play Alpine Moon instead. All right, Tarmogoyf. Unfortunately, that doesn't die to my bolt. Fine, I'll still fetch. That's a 3/4 now. I'll pass. Could have run Bregavan, but again, Brandon 6 definitely a consideration. Lightning Bolt does not kill Goy if there's already two different types in the graveyard. The way it works is that Isna goes in the graveyard first, and then the damage resolves. So the Tarmogoyf would be a 3/4 with 3 damage on it. Strange ruling, but that's the interaction. Well, it's just shocking a lot. They're on 13, okay. Oh wow, Younger Tide. Interesting. Interesting card. I'm pretty sure you have priority, you can't bolt it. I have to just move to combat. I doubt I will. Yep. So to mill a card and make an insect. I mean, I technically kill the insect in regular phase to get the card, but I don't think it's worth it. I can also just bold the grist. Or I can also just not bold anything. You're not required to cast your cards. Not doing anything here. Pass. Okay. Alright. Mill a card. Do a 3/4. Ran at 6. Do I want to? I think I have to just dig for better cards. I think I'll let you have your lands. I don't think you need them anyway, so I'll just hope to draw a couple of those unholy heath here. I'll go to 12. I'll draw 2 cards. Yeah, not a great performance by Arc Charm today, I have to say. Maybe 2 is enough. There it is. That's the unholy heath. Cool. Now draw. Alright, what do we do now? Well, let's begin with an expressive iteration, I think. I like the Dragon's Great Channeler. What's the other card I like here? Is it iteration or charm? I think it's charm. I already have an iteration. Maybe no. Maybe iteration is better than charm. Should have fetch first, maybe? No, 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 that's not true. I'll go down to 9, by the way, here, and I have to kill the Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf died to my bolt. It's a 4/5. Barely dies. I have to. Wow, barely dies. Oh no, I don't have to correct the bubble. I'm already in the lyric. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll get those in hand. Autumn style. Now, I have to pollute the delta for a dual end. If I want to surveil. Do I want to surveil? Yeah, I guess I do want to surveil. I'll pollute the delta for a dual end here. I go to 8. I'll cast the Channeler first. Then I'll cast an Anuli Heath on the Charmagoy. No, aspetta. Cancel. Let me cast a bubble first, because this is a sorcery. You should cast sorcery first. This goes into the graveyard, still dies, right? Yeah, there's no Planeswalker. I guess they can blow me out if they trophy their own Planeswalker. This is riskier. too risky, so I think I just leave this on top. Okay, now let's annually hit this Tarmogoyf. Yeah, Trophy Decay, something like that. And then I'll bubble again. At this point, I'm drunk up. Fine, right? Okay, now I'm passing. I correct the bubbles in your turn since you play Distress Spell. One at a time. No need to rush. So what's first? A tomb, sure. So opponent draws a lot of lands in this game. This is why I didn't care about a random 6, because they already have a lot of lands there. I have a Black Cliff in end. I'll probably get also to run a Catacomb. Great, a minus so you can kill my channeler. Basically, taking a very control-ish route in this game, which it's working because the opponent has flooded out terribly. I'm looking to draw more and more Unholy Heath, of course. On. Yes. They have one card and it's a Blackcliff Cliff. The emblem of this grist loses life equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. There's one. Okay. So the grist deals me 1 damage. What's the time? Alright, get a 7. Their rank can start pinging me too if they want to. Okay, I got a 7. No, bubble you. If you haven't used Ren yet. They go wide. My deck can't really. My deck is not really very good at keeping a wide board. You have another land on top. Wow, that's unlucky. Okay, so I draw 3 cards. Wow. Wow, so good. Also, I'll begin with an expressive iteration, I think. I might find more no lead. Wow, I do. Good. Now, I am killing both planeswalkers with my 2 heats. And I think I'm playing Ragavan as a defensive weapon. So put this in end, this at the bottom, this in the exile zone. I'll play a Noli Heath on your Grist. I'll play a Noli Heath on your Ren. Do I also want to play Certain Visions? I guess I should have played Certain Visions first. Because of the Channeler. Draw another land. Okay, land on the bottom, Certain Visions on top. And then I'll play Ragavan to just chump block one of those insect. My opponent has 2 lands in hand, and they draw another land because I bubbled them first. They maybe just concede out of tilt. But even if they don't, I go to 4 blocking 1 insect, and then I tap with 2 cantrips and 2 bolts. This deck kind of shows you the power of Unholy Heath, being able to deal with planeswalkers at a very high loyalty, being able to deal with Tarmogoyf. Definitely a card that changed the dynamic of Modern. Just this tiny little common. You have 3 lands in hand. If they leave, I don't mind. I'm blocking here. I really don't care about your insect. Funny, that tag. I'm blocking. Tough at all. Maybe I have to play around Lightning Bolt. For sure, I block. Okay, so on top draw the Certain Visions. Play this first because of yeah, it sticks the deepest. Okay, draw 2 creatures. I like them. So let's put this in hand, this at the bottom, this in the exile. I'll play Channeler to begin with. Then I'll play Certain Visions. Explosives, I like this. I'll leave it on top. Draw from Certain Visions. Okay, I'll leave both of these cards on top because they're spells. Then I'll play Certain Visions for 0. Leave the card on top. A play land. I'm not looking to correct this Scalding turn ever because of Lightning Bolt phase. I'm on 3 life. They play a Tarmogoyf, which is a 6/7. Very large. I have to attack with Rogan's Rich Channel, I remember that. I practice explosives. They've been very good at not fetching. So I draw the bolt. Now I think I'm dashing Ragavan. This is a 6/7. I'm dashing Ragavan. Or, one sec, I can also go Snap on Holy Heath, Bolt, Dash Ragavan. Is that better? Probably. I have 2 lands in hand, I know that. So I'm gonna go Snap on Holy Heath. Surveil. Where do I want to put the Chut Scour? Alright, you know what? Change my mind. I'll put this in the graveyard now. 7 damage. Start 6 damage. Then Bolt to kill it. Mark that Regent. I'll leave this on top. Then I can dash the Ragavan. I'll attack it for 5. And then I'm still on 4 life, so I don't even die to a Ragavan because I can chump block it. Or rather trade. Bloodbraid Elf. That would have been good, but I don't have mana. Okay. I'm good for my opponent. If needed, I can even Scalding Turn for Steam Vents, eh? Alright, they drew a spell. What is it? Occupied Walker. Perfect. It's just the extra removal. Actually, they're dead too. They're dead to both face. Alright, good game. Good game. So, double 3-2 this morning. Solid. Tomorrow, I'll make some changes based on my learning from today. Definitely, this was like a very humbling 2 leagues because some of my opponents have played better than me. Learned a lot, especially in the mirror match. Thank you, librarian. I'll be back tomorrow. I want to learn more about this deck. This is definitely the best deck in Modern. And sorry, let me rephrase. This is among the best decks in Modern. Definitely gets the talk for the best deck in Modern. And I think yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let's see who to raid.